I need everybody to like stop pretending that you do not want to keep up with the Kardashians. You definitely do. Why else would you have clicked on this video? Okay, like stop pretending that this family doesn't know what they're doing. You want to know, and it's entertaining. Okay, like it doesn't matter how hard you're gonna try to avoid this, you will not be able to avoid this. So just embrace it, okay? It's gonna make your life a lot simpler, trust me. So this is episode 2 of my review series that I'm gonna be making on them. I've already made a review for episode 1, and all I gotta say is maybe you should press the like button so that this way when I do episode 3, it's gonna get recommended to you. You don't have to subscribe, but if you subscribe, then it's definitely gonna get recommended to you. But just liking the video is good enough for YouTube to know that, more of this guy? Okay. And I'm still gonna make 8 more videos, so you can get 8 more videos out of me at the minimum. It's a great deal, no? And without further ado, let's review episode number 2.
Ray J's manager is claiming he has a sex tape of us in Santa Barbara. 19 years. This has been held over my head. This is the shit that I did when I was young, and I need to own it.
In the previous episode, she wasn't like this. In the previous episode, she was all like, I'm not gonna let anybody ever make me feel bad about this ever again. And now she needs to own it?
We don't know what this is. This could be really, really bad. So the best thing I can do is stay positive, make sure everybody stays calm, and just keep things moving.
Yeah, because please don't mess with her business, okay? All 5 of her children, or there's probably more, but all of them, okay? All of them are money makers. So as the CEO, she cannot show that she has any signs of weaknesses. If anything, that face right there, right? Like this is how I look when I'm about to come up with an evil plan. How I'm about to turn a tragedy into $1 million. You think you can bring me down? It's gonna backfire on you. Is that not the face that you make? Are you just a healthy person that never seeks revenge? I don't know. You let me know in the comments down below.
Guys, I love you, but I have a meeting. Keep me posted, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Okay, that important meeting was obviously her gonna make a couple business phone calls. I'm starting to see a pattern here. I don't know if you are too, but I'm starting to see a pattern.
Travis and I currently live in separate homes a block away from each other, and we just want to like explore the idea of living in one home.
You just want to explore the idea. Like, you know, most people can't. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I feel like most people are gonna hear that and just be jealous. They're gonna explore the idea of buying a mansion in Malibu or wherever they are. But I mean, if you got it, then do it. It'll be a shame if you didn't. Maybe we need to stop being haters. Maybe I need to stop being a hater. Nah.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How are you? Good to see you.
How you doing? Good to see you.
So this is actually one of the most important estates in Bel Air. It was built in 1934 for a really prominent family.
Why does the real estate agent looks like he wants Edition to be a part of Blink-182? Right? Like, look at that. He looks like he gets down at Oceans Avenue.
This house has a really cool style. It kind of reminds me of like old Hollywood, Frank Sinatra vibes, like, which is so us.
When I think of Frank Sinatra, I think New York, brownstone, the snow, Christmas. She thinks Hollywood? Huh?
So the pool has fiber optic lighting. It lights up at night. It's really
cool.
pretty.
Yeah. Oh my God, people were like,
So like, the pool lights up with fiber optic lighting. It's real pretty. If you care. I don't even have a pool. I gotta go to a community pool because I'm broke. They're not even excited about fiber optics in their pool. That means their pool probably has a better internet connection than I do at my house.
oh my God, people were like pissed about the Disneyland video of me on you. They're just like, who's taking the video? You guys are at Disneyland.
It's
There's
our tour
kids.
guide. I just think people have trouble understanding how 2 people can be so in love and affectionate because they're miserable.
So they just go to places and make the tour guides film them? The show then follows Chloe, who seems to not understand that she's famous. She asks her friends for like guidance and things as she goes over Kylie's house to pick up some eggs. And then she sits down and explains her life back to her friend, and her friend just tells her that she's a famous person and needs to block out the hate. And then Chloe is like, wow, do you think there's therapy for that?
I do want to know if there's therapy for like overthinking. You might need to take a deep breath.
And that's how I feel about everybody that hates me. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. If you hate me, it's probably because there's something wrong in your life, and whatever it is, I'm sorry. But you're gonna get through it.
I'm in New York and I just have so much to do this week. I don't think people really get how insane SNL is and what the schedule's like. I mean, you come in on a Monday and you have like these meetings where they pitch things to you. Tuesday is sketch pitches. Wednesday's the table read where you read like 40 sketches. Thursday, filming of pre-tapes. Friday, we start at 5 a.m. Saturday is showtime. It's a machine. I really want this moment.
Well, no wonder Saturday Night Live is garbage. Who even watches this show for them to do all this work for? It's scripted nonsense. It's scripted nonsense that's supposed to be given to you in an improvised way. I thought everything on SNL was improvised. That's why it never came out good. Y'all have a whole week and you still can't make it good. A week is not enough time. I feel like if they change it to Saturday Night Live, the last Saturday... They need to change it to the last Saturday of the month live. So they got a whole month to come up with things. And this way it's probably going to be more polished. But hey, God forbid you do that. You might make less money. In the short term, of course. In the long term, you'll make a lot more money. But y'all are living for today and not forever. So I get you.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Did you find out what that blogger was going to leak?
You really can't worry about it. You're doing SNL right now. That's what you need to focus on.
All right, well, I'm going to go finish getting ready. I love you.
It's a blogger now? Okay, in the beginning it was Roblox. Then it was Rage's manager. Now it's a blogger? Maybe your story's breaking apart. I'm telling you, her mom's behind this.
What's the deal with Kanye? Is he coming?
Yeah, he's here already. He literally took a Coach commercial flight, sat like in the seat next to the bathroom. I've been really clear with him as far as like where we stand in our relationship.
Stop right now. Kanye has enough money to buy the airline, fly by himself on the plane, deduct the losses off of his taxes because he's a billionaire. He didn't sit next to no toilet on the airplane like us normal folks. That's what she related to, okay? When Kim wakes up in her mansion, she's like, I remember the days where I had to sit next to the toilet on the airplane. On fucking JetBlue, can you believe that shit? It's about the little things in life, and Kim is happy she doesn't have to go through them anymore. So every time she thinks about us poor folks, that's what she thinks about. She thinks about how some people sit next to the toilet on an airplane, and it's just... Honestly, it's a nightmare scenario. She's not wrong.
He said he didn't sleep all night long just so that he can get in town early enough to meet up with Dave. Dave introduced us to this comedian, Michelle Wolf, who is so funny.
I cannot believe that he's helping me the way that he is.
That's why she's so successful. She got like the world's greatest comedians literally writing the monologue for her. And then she dookies on that by doing this act against humanity. Okay, she meets up with Amy Schumer. Why?
Amy Schumer and I have been friends for a few years now.
I'm so excited about this. You know, like writing jokes is my favorite thing in the world.
And that's what everyone says is you're just like the best.
Wait, let me get one thing. Okay, there we go.
I'm just jealous, honestly. I don't even hate Amy Schumer. I'm just jealous. Like, it's really just jealousy. I low-key feel like she probably could have got David Chappelle on the show, but because David Chappelle doesn't want to be associated with that comedy world where Amy Schumer's from, he decided not to be on the show, which is a shame. But I would be shocked, like, later on in the show if we do get to see David Chappelle. If you can't tell, I'm a David Chappelle fan.
So I feel like you should read the one on my phone.
Okay, let's do it.
This one
is
says
this Chappelle?
Michelle Wolf.
Great. I love Michelle Wolf. She's hilarious.
Yeah. So
she's a murderer.
Yeah, okay, no. You were a little bit disappointed when it wasn't Chappelle. You thought you could finally somehow connect yourself to Chappelle, but it's just little old Michelle Wolf. Which, why isn't she at her house? Isn't Amy Schumer famous enough? Didn't she make a movie if she got kidnapped in Colombia? Like, why did she do this movie? $2 million in the bank, I guess. But You should have went to Michelle Wolf.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle suggested that I work with Michelle Wolf, who's like the funniest comedian, and she's really helping me write my monologue.
So let me run it to Amy Schumer, the person that Netflix had to change their rating systems for because she got downvoted so hard. I'm telling you guys, Amy Schumer works for the CIA. It is what it is. Y'all can think what you want, but I know the truth.
Part of you that's like, let's get that out, because it probably is pretty hot. If someone had a video of me like 20 years ago, I'd be like, can we please get that out? Because, I mean, if it were today, you know, different, but.
I disagree. I would like to see that today. Like, if you were to make one right now, Amy, I'd buy it. $20 for me, we'll go to you. And I'm sure a million other people would probably buy it as well. And then you can buy a bunch of more houses, Amy. You could buy a bunch of more houses. Because that's the joke, right? It's funny. It's hilarious. After that whole scene with Amy Schumer, the show follows back with Chloe, who's about to be on the James Gordon show, and he gives her probably the best advice I've ever heard in my life.
None of these things are about you. Anybody that's like, it's only a representation and a reflection of them. That's it. That's it.
You're so right.
It's nothing to do with you. What somebody thinks of you is none of your business. And how can anyone judge anyone when they don't know them? But it doesn't matter. These words only exist if I give them any power.
Right.
They only exist to me if I allow them to penetrate my core.
Right.
Exactly. Maybe we need to stop being professional haters. Maybe we need to just realize that these people won at life. That was a really good speech, wasn't it? And it really is, because you know James Gordon is a millionaire. So he probably has like the best therapists. And this therapist probably installed that in him. So, bro, write this down. Make this your mantra. Because there's no way you can afford a therapist like him. The show then follows Courtney talking about how she doesn't know if she can ever get pregnant again. And Chris goes shopping with Chloe for some rugs.
How would I feel? Look at the ceiling, lay down, and meditate. Don't give me more anxiety.
Very, very boring. Let's get to the juicy part, okay? Then Kim. While all of this is happening, Kim is in New York getting ready to be a part of Saturday Night Live.
It's pretty crazy. How did your lunch with Amy go yesterday? It wasn't a lunch, but it was so good. She's just so supportive, you know? What was her feedback on the... She's just so funny. Like, even when I hear her talk, it's just like, it makes me want to laugh, just hearing her voice and her tone.
Yeah. Can you please kiss Amy Schumer's ass a little bit more? Okay? Like, make sure that we caught that on tape.
I've never seen what it's like to be a host. I have to work a 23-and-a-half-hour day tomorrow. I've never done that in my life, you guys. I've never pulled an all-nighter.
I've done it before, Kim, because I'm poor and I had to work Black Friday.
So Kim, are you nervous about doing sketch comedy?
Why? I don't have to write sketches, do I?
No.
Memorize lines? No, I have cue cards. Everyone else won't look as good as me, will they?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, but like, you have to at least know how to read, and I don't know how to do that, so I would never be able to be on SNL. I would like freestyle my own like improvised jokes in there, and they would kill me. They would probably stop the tape live, take me to the back with the cameras, and just start wailing punches at my face for going off the script. That's what I feel like would happen. Okay, like God forbid one of you gets creative.
During the part when I looked on the screen and you were like, I'm Kim Kardashian West and I'm hosting Saturday Live, I just literally started bawling because I remember like 12 or 13 years ago when you were going on like your first talk show, like as a guest, and you were so excited and I got that vision. It's like, oh my God.
You know, seeing things like this makes you question all the relationships you have in your real life, doesn't it? Like, I wish I had friends that were as excited about my success as much as he's excited about her success. I feel like in the real world, you just tell your friends your problems and then you never tell them your successes. And even when you do tell them your problems, they're just like, damn, bro. So your parents died in a plane crash full of orphans that were refugees from Ukraine? That sucks. We're all going to the bar later, though, so you want to come and drink with us. You know, life's a lot easier when you're drunk. Normalize telling your friends when you're happy. And I'm pretty happy right now.
Today, we had to be here at 5:30 a.m., and I can't leave until 3 a.m. So it's literally almost a 24-hour day.
Okay, so, like, when do you sleep? Because I need my 8 hours.
You know what? I just want to talk to you for 2 seconds.
I'm just saying hi to my daughter.
I'm just on a deadline here. I just
Okay.
have 2 seconds. Can we call her right back?
Grandma, sorry, the CEO of our business, honey, is making me hang up the phone right now. Your grandma, the CEO, is making me hang up. Okay, bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
So I think we secured the date you wanted.
Really?
Don't even do this to me. My heart is racing.
Like I told your mom, I've been like madly in love with Courtney forever, and I believe she's my soulmate.
Oh my God, I'm literally crying.
I'm crying all over again. Oh my God.
I'm so happy for you guys.
So he called me last night and
Oh
he
my
said
God,
I'd really
I'm
like to.
so happy.
All I'm saying is if you're a man and you got a girlfriend, make sure she never watches this show. Just come up with other excuses whenever she's like, can we watch the Kardashians? Maybe cancel your Hulu subscription really fast. Well, that's about it. What'd you think about episode number 2? Leave a comment down below. Remember, you have to press the like button so YouTube knows that you watched the whole video. So they're going to recommend to you all the next episodes that I'm going to be reviewing as well. I'm doing all 10 episodes. I've already made episode 1. So if you haven't seen that, click right here. Episode 1 is going to be right there. And episode 3 is going to be right here. Pick and choose your own story. Don't wait. You don't got a lot of time before the video ends. Click one of these videos. Where do you want to go to next? Do you want to watch episode 1 or do you want to watch episode 3? The choice is yours.